Good afternoon, everybody. It's John from Veganism Kills. It's 1:58 p.m. Saturday, March 12th. Today we're going to begin on a somber tone because there's something I'd like to discuss which is posted in each and every one of my videos. And vegans aren't too happy about it. And I actually pulled that statement from the pages of Psychology Today from a PhD. And vegans call Psychology Today a rag, and the PhD doesn't know what he's talking about. And that's coming probably from somebody with a certificate in underwater basket weaving. Now, I'm talking about this statement right here. Veganism kills, exposing veganism's fraud. A vegetarian or vegan diet may be increasing the likelihood of depression. A US-based study suggests people with a plant-based diet were twice as likely to take prescription drugs for mental illness and 3 times as likely to contemplate suicide. Now, I never knew why vegans were so sensitive about that. And I actually think I know why, because they know it's true. And I'll show you why they know it's true. And they're trying to cover it up, because none of them talk about this. Now, in New York City, within 6 months of each other, 2 vegan activists aged 25 and 22 committed suicide. Let's show you. This is directly from a vegan blog. Animals 24/7. Vegan animal advocate Tommy Bloom Raskin, 25. He's the son of a U.S. Representative, Jamie Raskin. Or he was, you should say. Second young activist suicide in 6 months raises profile of compassion fatigue, they're calling it now. You see how vegans like to take something so negative and try to put a positive spin on it, calling it compassion fatigue? No, it's not. Vegan animal activist Tommy Bloom Raskin, 25, died by suicide on New Year's Eve in 2020. His death shocked hundreds of family, friends, and acquaintances, rekindled an ongoing discussion of depression and suicides among committed activists that had barely simmered down since July 28, 2020 suicide of a New York City vegan animal advocate, Shimon Shukat, 22. Here's Shimon Shukat. One of the youngest prominent animal advocates in northeastern U.S., Shimon Shukat, 22, and one of the oldest, Dick Goddard, died a week apart on July 28th and August 2nd, 2020 in New York City and Cleveland, respectively. Shukat, whom friends said had a long suffering from chronic depression, died by suicide on 6 days after In Defense of Animals of San Rafael, California, introduced him in a media release as a leading contact for Respect for Fish Day, August 1st, 2020. Respect for Fish Day was marked by a diverse group of more than 250 organizations to address many concerns about the exploitation of fish species, the dangers of aquaculture and animal cruelty, and intended to effect changes in consumption and policy. It goes on. But you will not hear this in the vegan community, will you? You won't hear it from them. They won't tell you. And these are 2 people in the same city within 6 months of each other. 25-year-old and a 22-year-old. I'm absolutely stunned on what vegans will pull to hide their dirty little secrets. And they keep them between each other. They're like, oh, don't let this get out. Don't let this go out. The anti-vegans will use it as hate against us. Meanwhile, we've been warning you about this stuff, as obviously you could see. You attacked us for it, and now we know the reason why. They just won't admit it. And these are their top people. These aren't low-tier vegans. These are the son of a U.S. representative. They're up there. And look what veganism's produced for them. Now they're calling it compassion fatigue. You young people should learn from these kids, right? These other young kids that died. Because to me, these are kids. You should learn from this. Stay away from these vegans. Stay away from it. It doesn't do anything for you. You'll end up like these people, basket cases. And they'll tell you, I'm not feeling good. Oh, don't go to a doctor. Go to Dr. Greg, he'll help you. The guy's never treated a patient in his life. This is why you're getting these results. You don't want to go to a doctor who realizes you're a vegan and there's a high case that you might be mentally ill. And on that note, I'm out of here.